30 days of smoking. What science reveals about your body. The first cigarette. A chemical cascade. From the moment smoke enters your lungs, your body responds. Nicotine floods your brain in seconds, releasing dopamine and creating that sense of satisfaction smokers often describe as relief. But this feeling masks what's really happening. Your heart accelerates, blood vessels constrict, and adrenaline surges through your system. That lightheaded sensation, it's not calm. It's your body responding to stress. Even more concerning is what's happening to your blood. Carbon monoxide from cigarette smoke displaces oxygen in your red blood cells, meaning your muscles and organs immediately receive less fuel. Within minutes of that first cigarette, your body isn't resting. It's already defending itself. And when this becomes a daily ritual, the real transformation begins. The stress paradox. Why cigarettes don't actually calm you? Here's something most smokers don't realize. Nicotine is a stimulant, not a relaxant. The calming effect is actually your brain responding to its own craving. When nicotine enters your system, it satisfies a dependency that smoking created in the first place. As soon as nicotine levels drop, withdrawal symptoms emerge: irritability, restlessness, anxiety. This creates a deceptive cycle. Smokers feel stressed, light a cigarette, experience temporary relief, then feel stressed again as nicotine leaves their system. They're not managing stress. They're feeding a loop that smoking itself manufactured. Within just days of regular smoking, you're already trapped in this pattern, constantly chasing relief from a problem that wouldn't exist without cigarettes. Brain chemistry. Addiction happens. Faster than you think, nicotine rewires your brain with alarming speed. Research shows that regular smoking triggers neurological changes within days, not months or years. Nicotine attaches to brain receptors normally used by acetylcholine, a natural neurotransmitter. When these receptors are overstimulated, your brain compensates by creating more of them. The result? You need increasing amounts of nicotine to achieve the same effect. This adaptation can begin in less than a week. People who consider themselves social smokers often discover they can't stop as easily as they expected. Addiction isn't a distant threat. It's an immediate biological response to daily smoking. Your heart under siege. While conversations about smoking typically focus on lung damage, your cardiovascular system takes an immediate hit. Within the first week of daily smoking, your blood pressure climbs and your resting heart rate increases. Your heart works harder constantly, as if you're perpetually climbing stairs while standing still. Nicotine and carbon monoxide force your cardiovascular system into overdrive. The heart becomes more reactive to stress hormones, meaning everyday pressures feel more intense for smokers than non-smokers. After 30 days, this cumulative strain becomes measurable. Your heart isn't just working harder, it's becoming less efficient and more vulnerable to lasting damage. Lung function. The decline begins. Immediately, cigarette smoke contains over 7,000 chemicals, and many immediately irritate your airways. Within days of regular smoking, cilia, the microscopic hairs that sweep debris from your lungs, start to malfunction and die. Without functioning cilia, bacteria, dust, and toxins accumulate instead of being expelled. That morning cough many new smokers develop? It's your body's backup mechanism trying to clear what damaged cilia can no longer handle. Meanwhile, your bronchial tubes swell, slightly reducing breathing efficiency. Most people don't notice this subtle change initially, but lung function tests reveal the truth. Even light smoking diminishes respiratory capacity almost immediately. After 1 month, your lungs show early structural changes that could become permanent with continued smoking. The invisible cloud. How smoke changes your presence. Within days of daily smoking, tobacco odor permeates everything you touch: clothing, hair, skin, breath. Tar and smoke particles cling to surfaces and release slowly over time. But the smell goes deeper than external residue. Smoke chemicals enter your bloodstream and emerge through sweat glands, saliva, and pores. Here's the troubling part. Smokers often become nose-blind to their own smell. Your brain adapts to constant exposure while everyone around you detects it instantly. This creates an unconscious social barrier. After 30 days, smoking hasn't just affected your health. It's altered how others experience your presence, often without your awareness. I'm curious, have you noticed how tobacco smell lingers on someone's clothes or hair hours after they've smoked? Does this bother you? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your skin tells the story. First skin is often the first visible indicator of smoking's impact. Nicotine narrows blood vessels, reducing the oxygen and nutrients your skin needs to stay healthy and elastic. Within weeks, many people notice their complexion becoming duller, their skin drier, less vibrant. More significantly, collagen production begins to decline. Collagen is essential for maintaining skin firmness and preventing wrinkles. In just 30 days, your skin can start showing signs of accelerated aging and stress, visible evidence of internal damage that hasn't yet manifested as disease. What your blood reveals. Tests after 30 days of daily smoking tell a story your body hasn't fully revealed yet. Carbon monoxide levels increase significantly, reducing oxygen delivery to every organ. Nicotine elevates adrenaline, raising blood pressure and stiffening arteries, creating ideal conditions for dangerous clots and blockages. Doctors often describe smokers' blood as stickier because platelets clump together more readily. Additionally, inflammatory markers rise as your immune system treats smoking as an ongoing assault, triggering low-grade inflammation throughout your body. Even if you feel fine after a month, your blood work would already display clear warning signs. The weight control myth. Many smokers believe cigarettes help manage their weight, but the reality is more complicated. Nicotine does slightly accelerate metabolism and suppresses certain hunger signals, making food less appealing. New smokers often eat less without realizing why. However, this effect isn't sustainable or healthy. As your brain adapts to nicotine, cigarette cravings replace natural hunger cues. Some smokers actually increase snacking, particularly when attempting to quit, as their brain seeks alternative comfort. After 30 days, your relationship with food changes, not for the better, but driven by nicotine dependence rather than genuine nutritional needs. The illusion of control. Perhaps smoking's most dangerous deception is the belief that you remain in control. Most daily smokers convince themselves they could quit anytime, but research reveals that nicotine addiction ranks among the hardest to break. Within weeks, your brain starts linking cigarettes to specific moments: morning coffee, work breaks, after meals. These associations become powerful psychological anchors that reinforce the habit beyond chemical dependency. This false sense of control is why people underestimate the danger. They believe they're choosing to smoke when, in reality, the habit is increasingly choosing for them. After 30 days, quitting isn't simply about willpower. It requires rewiring both body and mind from patterns that have already established strong roots. If you're interested in how other daily habits impact your body, you might want to explore what happens when you drink soda every day for 30 days. The similarities in how quickly your body responds might surprise you. Silent inflammation. The hidden damage cigarette smoke doesn't remain confined to your lungs. It travels through your bloodstream, reaching every organ. Within weeks of daily smoking, systemic low-grade inflammation begins spreading quietly throughout your body. This inflammation damages blood vessels, tissues, and even your DNA. While your body continuously attempts to repair itself, smoking weakens and slows this healing process. Over time, microscopic damage accumulates that never fully heals. The frightening aspect is invisibility. You won't feel these changes in 30 days, but medical tests can already detect early signs of oxidative stress and elevated inflammation markers. It's a silent storm. No pain, no obvious warning, yet real damage building beneath the surface. Chronic disease. The foundation is laid early. Many people assume chronic illnesses like cancer or heart disease only develop after decades of smoking, but science reveals the risk begins much sooner. Within a month, your body is already experiencing DNA mutations caused by toxic chemicals in smoke. While these mutations don't guarantee disease, they dramatically increase the probability. Even at this early stage, blood vessel damage, reduced lung function, and systemic inflammation combine to accelerate aging and compromise your body's defenses. The question isn't whether damage starts, it's how rapidly it accumulates. After 30 days, the foundation for chronic illness is already being constructed. Seeds have been planted, and the longer the habit continues, the deeper they take root. The good news: your body wants to heal. Here's the encouraging truth: your body possesses remarkable healing capacity. If you stop smoking after 30 days, changes begin immediately. Blood pressure starts dropping, and carbon monoxide levels in your blood normalize within 48 hours. Lung cilia gradually recover, improving mucus clearance and breathing, circulation improves, and your heart attack risk decreases within weeks. Skin cells receive more oxygen, helping restore a healthier appearance. Even your senses of taste and smell sharpen again, bringing food and scents back to full vibrancy. Quitting after 30 days won't eliminate all risks, but it gives your body a genuine opportunity to rebuild and prevent long-term consequences. The bottom line: what do you really gain? After examining all the science, the fundamental question remains: what do 30 days of smoking actually provide? Temporary relief? A false sense of control? Or a body already fighting invisible battles to survive? The truth is stark. Every cigarette takes more than it gives. The habit promises comfort, but delivers damage that begins with the very first puff and compounds with each passing day. Science is unambiguous. 30 days is sufficient to leave lasting marks, but it's also enough time to choose a different path, to stop before the grip tightens further. Is it worth it? That's the choice every smoker faces, but science has already provided the answer. If this information has given you new perspective, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this message. The more people understand the truth, the more lives we can positively impact.